We talked about earlier sturdy, but this one is about Stronghold. I've been holding Stronghold for well over 6 months. I checked my lobster portfolio this morning, and it says that I'm up over 60, 70% in a day. I said, whoa. I said, whoa, y'all, it actually went up to 100%, if I'm being honest. But check Stronghold out. This is Stronghold, correct? Stronghold, ticker symbol SHX, pound 341, which is basically the number, the ranking, right? As far as coins. Um, in 7 days is up 54%. It actually wicked all the way up to 0.027, so basically 27 um, cents. 27 cents, right? Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. As far as the year, it's only up 672%. Pay attention. Well, where can you find Stronghold, right? You can buy it on Maxi, Gate.io, eToro, Stellar Term, BitTrue, Uniswap, just to name a few. 93% bullish. I totally 100% agree. Let's see what's the news they talking. SHX Bulls take control. Strong Rockets pass 21. Basically 2 cents. I said 21 cents. Basically 2 cents and some change, right? 2 cents. I said 21 cents earlier. It's 2 cents and some change, right? With a 10.5% daily pump over 74% gains this week. The parabolic chart shows clear buyer dominance. Next resistance level could be tested soon. That's absolutely excellent. That's excellent. You guys could check it out. 98 billion. Woo. Somebody owns a lot of it. But I want to dive into do a deep dive into Tammy Camp and Sean Bennett. These are the founders of it. Now, the reason why you want to pay attention to this is simply because, right? The reason why you would want to pay attention to this is simply because they are responsible for the ACH transactions, right? And they're going to put it on the blockchain with Stronghold. So it's basically bank to bank. This is $1 trillion transaction, trillions of dollars, right? Being moved. Trillions of dollars being moved, right? But let's go into a deep dive on it. Tammy Camp is the founder and the CEO. Pay attention to Sean Bennett as well, right? Let's go into who Sean Bennett is, right? Let's go into who Sean Bennett is. If this is your first time here, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm Crypto Doe. That's all I ask. Help me get to 10,000 subs this year. We're going to do a bit of a deep dive, right? Quick deep dive, right? Quick snorkeling into Sean Bennett and the XHX protocol, right? Sean Bennett, he's very important to this. He's the developer, right? When working with B2B2 providers, sometimes the business aspect can make the relationship feel impersonal. You receive a service that don't give it much thought beyond that. At Stronghold, we aim to change the narrative by humanizing the B2 relationships. B2 means banks to banks, right? B2 means banks to banks. And sharing team insights on company roadmaps, goals, and how they will affect you as a customer. Our co-founder and CTO, Sean Bennett, joins our thriving Discord community for an Ask Me Anything AMA session, responding to questions about Stronghold, security, DeFi, governance, and more. Meet Sean and Stronghold. While in the medical school, Sean became interested in digital cryptocurrency blockchain after recognizing his mother, Adrenia's process to send money to her family in the Philippines. And I can relate to this because I have family overseas and we send them money every month, but we like, why we keep sending it to Western Union? I figured out a way how to bypass that with XLM. But that's a whole nother thing and other things as well. Basically, I figured out how to way to bypass that with it's called blockchain, right? In 2013, pay attention now. Let me zoom in on the screen for you guys. In 2013, he started building on Ripple. Ding, 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 ding. Now you guys know who Ripple is, right? That's XRP, right? Right? Guess who else built on Ripple? Jab McCaleb. That's a whole nother thing. So now you're gonna understand when I connect all these things, you're gonna be like, oh, whoo, I see why Stronghold is so important, right? It has a hold. It has a very strong hold on the blockchain technology. It has a very strong hold on it. If you don't own it, not financial advice, I dare you to investigate. I dare you to do your research upon it. And then you make an educated decision on if you want to buy it or not, right? I already bought it. I already bought it because I already did my research and I want to share this information with you guys so you can basically save time on your research efforts, right? Because time is actually the most valuable thing in the world now, isn't it? Right? It's worth more than money. Because if you're on your deathbed and you have all the money in the world but no time, then what's the point of that, right? Smash that like button if you agree. Share this video with someone. That's all I ask. Help me swim through the algorithm, like I say. But let's continue, right? We're in front of the computer today. He dropped out of med school to build the Stellar Network's first stablecoin. I heard what I just said. I heard what just said. Non-con said buying XRP since 2024. I hear you. I hear you. It's great, but also expand your knowledge upon the whole space, right? XRP, XLM, Singularity Group, SHX. Why are the same people keep coming on up? Chad McCaleb, Sean Bennett, Tammy. Uh, why does the same people, you know, Elon is part of the Singularity Group as well, right? Elon Musk. He's part of the Singularity Group as well. Don't forget that part. So all these techites are hanging out with each other, right? PayPal. All these people are hanging out with each other. And you guys wonder, to me, if you follow their ecosystem, which then leads to RSR, reserved service rights. Pay attention, people. Pay attention, people. Because I connected the dots already. All the dots that you need in the world is connected. Let's play Connect More. Not Connect 4, Connect More, right? Once again, meet Sean and Stronghold. While in medical school, Sean became interested in digital cryptocurrency and blockchain after recognizing his mother wanted basically to send money to the Philippines. In 2013, he started building Ripple, and in 2014, he dropped out from med school to build the stable network's first stablecoin, USDC. Oh, starting to make sense now, isn't it, crypto though? Sean co-founded Stronghold, a payment infrastructure company that secured IBM. You got the big players here. I know who IBM is, right? Okay. So they basically doing business with all the big boys. And you think this project's not going to do anything? To me, it's going to do everything. The company aims to provide financial service accessibility for all building payment tools that enable swift settlements and interoperability between both traditional and modern technology. When Sean co-founded Stronghold with Tammy Camp in 2017, the original project name was Citadel. You guys know that word right there, right? The Citadel Group. With a logo and branding already in place, they searched for a similar name and landed on Stronghold, a self-proclaimed cat and dog person. Sean supports Stronghold's technology development and the long-term planning. So that right there is this guy right here. Pay attention to him. He's very important to the blockchain space, doing the first stable coin. The first stable coin. You guys got to remember this. The first stable coin. Nine Khan said, yes, iOS 2002. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You should look into XDC. Oh, yes, I have XDC as well. It's all part of the whole conglomerate, right? It's all part of it. Ripple people are old PayPal mafia. Exactly. Elon and all of them, everybody. Also, um, this one too, you guys got to check out because I did my research for them as well. We can, but they're connected to PayPal as well. Reserve. Hell, I can't spell today. Reserve rights. This one right here. This one right here, reserve rights. Oh yeah, they're connected to PayPal as well. Reserve rights, as you guys can see, reserve rights. But let's stick on to the main topic. Now let's dive deep into Tammy Camp, founder and the CEO, right? Founder and the CEO. Now Tammy, let's go to her LinkedIn. CEO of Stronghold, San Francisco, California. Seems like everything is in California. Um, okay, but I wanted to show you guys founder and CEO of Stronghold full time, 7 years, San Francisco. Founder, fintech follower. Education, Harvard Business School, executive education. So she's very educated and she's very smart. I want you guys to pay attention to this right here. Singularity University, graduate students program. Singularity uh, connects everyone together. This group right here, the Singularity group, connects everyone together, right? The Singularity group connects everyone together. Everyone together. Everyone who's been in the Singularity University, right, as far as the programming, they are connected together. So Tammy actually plays a vital role within this, right? She plays a vital role within this. Let's look at About Us. I believe she had a video. Let's check it out.
So much of technology is about connecting, yet many people in markets still can't rely on payment systems to address their specific needs. Growing up in rural Alabama, I was lucky to be on the internet long before most homes had computers. Access to technology thanks to my dad, who had been a U.S. Army intelligence officer, made all the difference for me. Founding Stronghold has been a way for me to keep extending that reach.
I was a teenage med student in New Zealand when I started exploring blockchain and building on Ripple. I watched my mum go through this cumbersome and expensive process when she sent money back to her family in the Philippines and thought, there has to be a better way to do this.
Sean dropped the first Anchor, a remittance gateway, on the Stellar network while I was leading growth for the digital currency platform. He was using code to express our shared belief that access to financial services should be a basic human right, like water or healthcare.
Tammy reached out to me with a vision of building bridges. It's been clear that there's a vast need for interoperable technology that can span geography and markets and connect older systems with emerging fintech.
When the pandemic prompted a surge in demand for modern payment methods, we enabled retailers to accept ACH payments, transactions that don't have to go through the card networks.
Stronghold started with a remittance project for IBM, and since then we've expanded to a range of different transaction use cases.
Our SHX digital currency which we first issued in 2018, has been integral to the Stronghold Net ecosystem.
As possibilities in fintech and DeFi keep evolving, Stronghold will expand the range of who we can connect to and how we connect. Tammy has been pulling together advisors, up-and-coming developers, and tech partners to create a community working towards a more inclusive and economically stable future.
Now, that right there was a quick video on Stronghold, right? It's actually major. It is important. Check it out. Check it out. And you can get it on, I have mine on the Lobster wallet, which is also created by XLM, right? Which is also created by XLM. So saying it all to say, the Singularity Future Technology LLD is this the one? Future Technology LLD, yes, the Singularity Group. It's not on the stock market. The Singularity Group is actually a group of developers, coders, Elon Musk, his best friend, Chad McCaleb, Tammy. All of these people were once doing business together and developing and doing coding together. Software engineers, basically, right? Business, the top of the top, the best of the best. And some of them branched off, right, to do different things like Block V and Edge and Stellar Network and XRP. Um, but they all originated from the same group. You get it? All of them originated from the same group. So if you could trace the root to me will be Singularity Group and PayPal. This is just to name a few. Once you can trace that group and the PayPal Mafia and all of that, all of them lead back to the Singularity Group. Then you can branch off. See, it's like a tree. Once you find the root of the tree, they all connected to the same root, right? Which digs deep in the ground, and then they branch off into branches, and then they develop their own leaves, and then their own produce, they bear their own fruit. So these are the things that's happening, and I'm just connecting the dot with you guys to let you guys know that Stronghold to me is one of the protocols that you may want to pay attention to. I can't give you financial advice, right? But I'm just letting you know that this is something that you may want to pay attention to. On that note, I'm done with the deep dive. I'm gonna leave. Check out my crypto store. Check out my crypto store. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Check out my crypto store as well. There you have it. It's going to be in the description just to give you guys a preview of what's going on with my store. I made this mug. I'm really proud of this mug. You got all the Algorand, the XLM, the XDC. We have everything on this one, right? And what it says is that it's very inspirational. It says that the future isn't being built with bricks, it's being built with blocks. The future is not being built with bricks, it's being built with blocks. So sip your tea, sip your coffee, use that mug. We got Satoshi, we have Bitcoin, of course. We have XRP, to the moon shirts as well. You know, XRP being abducted, of course, number 589, the significant number. You guys going to understand that number in a couple of years. Satoshi, thanks for the female socks, blockchain. I like this one right here. We got Bitcoin, XRP, ADA. In the back, of course, you got to have something on the back of these shirts now. And it says blockchain. You know, so got some fly wear, some fly gear for you guys. Check out the description. I'm doing a promotion where you buy anything from the store. At me with it. At me at your purchase. At me, and then I'll send you the code to get the crypto guide, so you guys can have that. There's tons of valuable information on here. I got XRP merch as well, sweaters, all of that. Real fly with the X. Of course, you got to have that X factor on the back. So on that note, I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Go check out SHX. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check out SHX. Put on your seatbelts. This is Crypto Doe. Once again, it is time to take off in 5, 4,